English 108B, the spring semester. This is a course introduction. The books you need for this class are the Explorations Anthology and the novel The Alchemist. Both are supplied by Kava. You should have a hard copy, a paper copy that's been sent to you. If not, contact your homeroom teacher. But you also have digital online versions of this textbook. You can access the online textbook when you click into the course by clicking on Content at the top, Course Materials under the table of contents, and then the K-12 Summit English Explorations Literature Textbook link. That will open up a second link. Click on that as well, and then the textbook opens up. It gives you the table of contents on the left and the textbook in the center. You can change the size of the text. You can go to certain pages. You can download this to a tablet or a phone if you prefer to read on another device. A Kindle or a Nook works as well. What are the course expectations? That you come to the live classes, that you participate, that you take notes and annotate, you read the announcements posted in the course every week, and if you can't come to a live class, you watch the recording and you complete assignments. First off, coming to live sessions. How do you get there? Well, when you're logged into the English course, in the lower right, there is a Class Connect section, and you can click here to get to your live classes. How do you get to the coursework, the lessons, the assignments that you're supposed to complete? Again, in the English class, you click on Content, or you click on this class content bar that is here. The first unit we're working in is the course introduction and readiness checkpoint. When you email me or call or text, all of that is great. Ask for help. I'm happy to help, but it may take me up to 24 hours to return your call, depending on if I'm in a class or working with somebody else. So I will return all messages within 24 hours. Don't hesitate to call and ask for help. When you turn in assignments, it may take me 3 to 5 business days, that's Friday to Friday, to get it completed, it graded, especially on some of the longer pieces that you write. I do have a resubmission policy. You are allowed to resubmit improved work. Your TGAs need to be submitted as Word docs, PowerPoints, or Google Docs. No handwritten or scanned work, no PDFs. All of the TGAs, when you turn them in, I can see exactly what day and time you turned them in. Due dates. There are no penalties when you're turning in late work. Just do your best work. If you need an extra day or two to complete an assignment, which is going to mean it's your best work, then please do that. There is no penalty. But Unit 1 will only be accepted until March 31st. After the quarter 3 ends, I will not accept Unit 1 assignments after that point, so do not get behind. All other coursework, Units 2 through 6, will be accepted until the end of the semester, June 12th at 11:30 p.m. So the due dates, how do you know when things are due? How do you stay on track and up to date in this class? Well, please follow the class plan in the course. You can also download a copy of the calendar for the entire semester by clicking on Course Materials and then the calendar. Also, read the feedback to see how you earned the points. If you see a 0, make sure you turn in that assignment you missed a due date. On the calendar, all items in red are due for grading. So if it shows up in red on the course calendar, then it is due and counts for points. The semester ends on June 12th. What's the difference between a due date and a close date? Well, the due date is when the assignment should be turned in. If you abide by the due date, you won't have any problems and you'll be successful in the class. Stick to the class plan, all the dates are there. But there are 2 close dates, and these are the absolute last days that assignments can be turned in. For Unit 1, the close date is March 31st. For Units 2 through 6, the close date is June 12th, which is the last day of the semester. There are no opportunities after these dates to submit those coursework assignments. So what is the resubmission policy? TGAs, I will take unlimited resubmissions as long as you're reading the feedback and making improvements. If you continue to turn the same unimproved, not changed work in, then you're not going to get a better grade. Okay, you're wasting my time, you're wasting your time. So please, if you do want a better grade, make the changes, improve the piece, and I'm happy to regrade and give you more points. Quizzes, you get 3 attempts. So use your notes, review the quiz, retake it, and earn the best score possible. You have 3 chances. But tests, you only get 1 attempt. So you need to give it your best. You want to make sure you study, and you want to make sure you use your notes on the test. You should be taking notes for the live classes, notes for the online lessons, and when you take the quizzes, make notes. Then you use all of those notes on the end of unit test. In this class, we're doing bell ringers, which are teacher graded assignments, and these are only given out in the live sessions. So you have to come to a live session to complete the bell ringer. These cannot be made up in any other way. So attend live classes. You'll complete 1 per day, Monday through Thursday. You'll hold on to them until the end of the unit. You'll then turn all of the slides for the entire unit in at one time. You'll turn in slides for Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 4, Unit 5, and Unit 6. Each unit is worth 15 points. Academic integrity. Plagiarism is not allowed. Please make sure your work is yours. Even accidental plagiarism is not okay. Not knowing when to how to cite, not knowing how to paraphrase or summarize, not knowing what's common knowledge, resubmitting an older paper is not okay. If it's deliberate, it is not okay. Patchwork writing, buying or downloading a paper, copying or pasting from web pages or online sources will not be allowed. You will receive a 0 and you could potentially fail the class. So please do your own work. For downloading the teacher graded assignments, there will be a link in the course. The TGAs are Google files. You will have to be logged into your personal Gmail account. If you don't have one, you want to create one today for free. When you click on the link to the TGA in the content, you'll want to make a copy. It will create a copy for you to work on and save it in your personal Google Drive. You'll have the choice then to use the Google Slides or to download it as a PowerPoint and complete the TGA as a PowerPoint file. You have the choice, so once you click on the link and you have made a copy, you can then click File, Download as, PowerPoint to complete the assignment as a PowerPoint. Once you're ready to turn in the assignment and it's completed, you can either click the Share button for Google Slides and attach the share link to the assignment folder for me to view and grade, or you can attach your completed PowerPoint file to the assignment folder for me to view or grade. Either one is acceptable. Here's a list of all of the assignments for the course. There are 909 points possible. 818 will get you an A, 727 will get you a B, 636 will get you a C, 545 will get you the D. This is the minimum. This is the passing. This means you get the credits and it works towards graduation and your diploma. If you get less than 545 points, then you have failed the class and you will have to take it again. And so in order to avoid that, it is so important that everybody gets the 545 points. In the course, under course materials, you can download this checklist that has the links and will have the due dates as we work through the course. Extra credit. There will be some extra credit this semester, but I want you to remember that extra is extra work. You don't need extra work to pass the class. If you do the coursework, you don't need the extra work. So if you are interested in a little extra, then there are secret messages hidden throughout the course materials and announcements. They're worth 2 points each. There will continue to be new ones posted throughout the semester, so be on the lookout for those. If you find one, you want to copy and paste it into the extra credit assignment folder in the course. And everyone can earn 10 extra credit points by completing the course Introduction Readiness Assessment today. Just a reminder to please follow directions. When an assignment says give at least 1 complete sentence or 5 to 7 complete sentences, if you don't get the points. The answer Disneyland trip is not a complete sentence. You will not earn the points. For my memoir, I've chosen to write about my family's Disneyland trip. That will earn you the points. Less than 5 to 7 sentences or just bullet points will not earn you the points. You need to follow directions, please. All work should be typed in MLA format for our essays and research papers. Okay? If you don't know MLA format, you can easily get information about it at the OWL English Purdue education link here. There will also be information handed out in the class. Your final exam is worth a lot of points, and you can be excused from it if you have an A by May 29th. So the goal is to work with me, complete the course to the best of your ability, get that A, and on May 29th, you are done. You no longer have to take a final exam. You've already earned the A, and you can go on and work in your other classes. Anyone who does not have an A on May 29th will need to take the final exam. So how do you get started working in the class? Read the lessons and take notes, annotate text while you're reading, check your progress status, follow the course calendar, and attend the live Class Connects. Reading takes effort. Good readers don't just sit passively and allow the words to wash over them. Readers interact with the text that they're reading. And the best readers are those who engage or interact with the text fully. Here are some ways that you can become a better reader. While you're reading, make connections, ask questions, visualize, make inferences, prioritize, put information together. One way you can do that is through annotation, which involves highlighting, underlining, circling, and making comments in the margins. These comments and labels can help you make connections to the reading, and they provide a great shortcut for reviewing the key points of the reading. You can use abbreviations, you can use underlining, highlighting, whatever tools work for you, but the more you annotate and interact with the text, the more successful you'll be. So where do you go? In the class, click on the course introduction and readiness checkpoint. You're going to read the introduction and take notes. You're going to then complete the readiness assessment and earn some extra credit. And then you'll complete our first assignment, which is the student survey. When you click on the assessment, it'll take you to a page like this. You'll have 45 minutes, but it's estimated. You can have as much time as you need to answer the 24 questions. Just simply hit start. I'd like you to be organized and have a place to save all the handouts for this class. If you would, please right-click on your desktop and select New, Folder, and create a folder for English 108A, where you can save all of the assignments and handouts and notes for this class. What happens if I don't complete teacher-graded assignments? Well, guess what? You won't have enough points to pass the class. If you don't do the TGAs, you're not going to pass the class. So do the teacher-graded assignments. Don't skip those. All right, guys, ready, get set, and start working. If you have questions, contact your teacher. Here is your first secret message. I'm ready to start working in the 108 English course. Submit that to the extra credit folder and start the semester off right with some extra points. See you in class.